Hi, good morning to all. Welcome to our channel. Today, I am going to explain process of planning. Planning, as we all know, thinking in advance, what to do, how to do. It is a process of decision making. So, planning consists of some of these steps. Any manager or entrepreneur, they need to know all these steps for the sake of making a sound plan in order to achieve the organizational goals and objectives. So let us see the diagram. So this is the steps of planning process. Number one is setting objectives. Number two is developing premises. Number three is identifying alternative course of action. Number four is evaluating alternative course. Number five is selecting on alternative. Number six, implementing the plan. Number seven, or finally, follow action. So these are the steps consist when we are discussing the process of planning. So why we need to follow these are the steps are making a plan. Let me know the points under the process of planning. Number one, setting objectives. Setting objectives. Setting objectives is the functions of the process of planning. Objectives are the goals which determine what the organization wants to achieve. Before making a plan or in steps of the making the proper plan, we maybe concentrate the objectives of the organization. When we are clearly define the objectives or goals of the organization up to the employees in organization, so we are making a proper planning. It consists of setting the objectives. In any organization, for instance, they may be clearly defined the goals and objectives of the organization. Based on that, we may be making a plan. So because we are achieving the predetermined goals and objectives. So this is the first step, setting objectives. If you take, for example, any institution, initially, in the sense, when commencing the academic year itself, they are making or setting the goals. We may be getting this much percentage of total result in our college. This is the objectives of the college. So, when they are setting this type of objectives, they may be making a sound plan for achieve the respective goals and objectives in an institution. So, this is the examples of the setting the objectives. And we move to the next one, developing premises. Developing premises. See, planning is essential for accomplishment of objectives in uncertain future. So we all know that any business activities consist of some of the uncertainties from the any forces, either externally or internally. So here also we need to be know that in a second steps developing premises. So as such plans are formulated with certain assumptions. So these are the assumptions relating to the legally, politically, economically, socially and trends of the people or population or expectations of the populations from the commerce and trade and commerce. So these are the consist in second step, developing premises. So we need to match or know these environment, whether the cost, price, or government rules and regulations. And next step, identifying alternative course of action. Once objectives are set and assumptions are made, then alternative course of action we may be selecting. So once objectives are set and assumptions are made, then alternative course of action we may be analyzing what are the alternative course of action available relating to our business activities. Being a manager and entrepreneur, we may be choosing which is the suitable for our process. So this is the steps identifying alternative course of action. For example, in a colleges, we may be expecting the more result from the science or commerce and arts. So we may be choosing whether we are conducting the more preparatories or whether we are giving the short notes to the students or we are conducting in a different test to the secured good marks. This is the way to choosing among the alternatives of the course of action to our activities in any one, identifying the alternative course of action. And next, evaluating alternative course. Evaluating alternative course. The next step is to analyze the strength and weakness of each alternative. We may be analyzing what is the strength and weakness of each alternatives, which is the best for achieving our organizational goals and objectives. So in this step or in this process, we may be knowing the strength and weakness of each alternatives. Then we are taking a decision for our course of action or process of the organization. And next one, selecting an alternative. This is the real point of decision making. This is the real point of decision making. So, in a selecting an alternative, this is the real point of decision making. After examining each and every possible course of action, the best is to be selected for the accomplishment of our goals and objectives of the organization. And next one, implementing the plan. Implementing the plan. This step is concerned with putting the plan into action and doing what is required. In this steps, being a manager or anyone holding the rights to implementing any plans. So here, implementing the plan for the sake of achieving our goals and objectives. So next one, follow action. To see whether plans are being implemented and activities are performed as per the plan, updated is also a part of planning process. So monitoring the plan is equally important to ensure that objectives are achieved. When we are implementing any plans, we should be supervising, monitoring. So how plan going on for the sake of achieving the organizational goals and objective. So finally, these are the steps required or we need to focus when we are making a sound plan. Then only we are able to achieve our predetermined goals and objectives.